Hello and welcome to CVR News Network. You're watching CVR English and welcome to Inside News and I'm Sandeep. Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri emphasized that India Energy Week 2025 serves as a crucial platform for networking among the companies and government representatives. He noted the presence of policymakers who play a key role in shaping the energy sector. Puri also highlighted the strong participation of USIBC delegation along with representatives from the UK, Norway, the Middle East, Qatar and Russia, underscoring the event's goal significance.
Different parts of the world. Therefore, I think IEW 25, apart from showcasing what can be done in the E&P sector, what can be done in the technology sector, is also a great platform with immense potential to network between companies, between representatives of governments, and you will have all shades of opinion of policymakers who have a very important role to play. I mean, I'm not saying we've got the people who are to actually take the decision, but people close to them. We have a very strong USIBC delegation. We have, we'll have a session with them, with their CEOs. We have people from UK, the energy secretary there. We have from Norway, we have from the Middle East, Qatar, we have other places, and we have the Russian delegation here also. I met the Russian minister a few days ago. And so it's a place where a lot of what's happening in the world can also be discussed. And I think that's what makes it special. But more than that, I wanted to tell you that I am particularly keen that this message reaches out wide. It goes to our students. We have a lot of emphasis on students from the technical institutes, IITs coming. It reaches the younger minds. I remember when I was a few years old, if I went to the Pragati Maidan and saw an exhibition, something stuck in your mind. But here, advances in technology are being made, cutting-edge advances which are taking place. And therefore, I think it's very important that, and this exhibition is open, free to everybody. The technical sessions cannot, because you cannot have more than 500 or 1,000 people in a room, because if you do that, then it'll become beyond control. So the technical sessions are, some of them are under, by invitation, but please spread the message, different.
After meeting the families of elephant attack victims, Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra expressed concerns of the poor condition of the trenches meant for the protection. She noted that locals had lost faith in trenches, fearing they would not be maintained even if repaired. Vadra discussed alternative solutions and assured collective efforts to improve safety measures. She emphasized the importance of ensuring security and basic facilities for the affected communities.
In the last place I went to, we looked at the trench. It's in very bad condition, and the local people don't have faith in it because they feel that it will not be maintained. Even if it's repaired and dug, it will not be maintained. So I've discussed alternatives with them and suggested some things. Let us see, we will all work on it together. It's very important for people here to feel safe and to have the basic facility. In the last place I went to, we looked at the trench. It's in very bad condition, and the local people don't have faith in it because they feel that it will not be maintained. Even if it's repaired and dug, it will not be maintained. So I've discussed alternatives with them and suggested some things. Let us see, we will all work on it together. It's very important for people here to feel safe and to have the basic facility.
West Bengal Minister Dr. Shashi Panja addressed the recent removal and tearing of banners related to Progressive Health Association's first state executive meeting on Friday 8th. She stated that PHA has its first state executive meeting, and in its efforts to promote the event, banners were displayed across health facilities in West Bengal. However, following demonstrations related to Abhaya incident, 7 PHA banners were torn or removed last night. Dr. Panja condemned the act, calling it unwarranted, and emphasized the need for a serious investigation into the matter. She added this incident must be investigated seriously as it threatens the peaceful environment needed for the effective healthcare services. Demonstrations should not disrupt patients' care, she said.
Draw your attention is that Progressive Health Association, which has been recently formed, had its first meeting of the state executive body on the 8th of February. So for the publicity of the same, various flexes and banners were put up in various health facilities all across the districts of West Bengal. But unfortunately, yesterday there were some demonstrations within and outside of RG Kar in relation to the Abhay incident. And following that, in the night we saw that 7 of our banners which were there of the Progressive Health Association, either they were torn, mutilated, or they have been removed completely. Now this is unwarranted. And we are trying to understand what happened. Is the face of the Andolan changing? And who are these politically motivated individuals who by doing this are trying to disturb the peace and tranquility of RG Kar? So we are the representatives of the PHA, Progressive Health Association, a team of few members under the leadership of the Secretary of PHA, that is Dr. Korobi Boral, will be going to the principal to demand immediate action. We want the CCTV footage of those times, so to understand who the miscreants or the offenders are. They have to be identified, and we are also going to request the principal to urgently inquire into this matter. We have sent emails yesterday in the night to the DC North, to the Tala police station. We have sent emails also to the principal secretary of the health department and also to the chairman of the grievance redressal committee set up by the state government, which is for healthcare, Dr. Shaurabh Datto. Now, this has to be seriously looked into because there are two things. One is PHA is working that there should be peace and tranquility in the campus, and healthcare services will never be impacted. There can be andolans, but there should be no impact on the healthcare services because patients are coming. But yesterday, those demonstrations which were taking beyond RG Kar and within, the patients and the patient party were extremely scared. So this is not the situation, this is unforeseen. Not only that, by tearing up these flexes and banners, there is a concerted effort by those offenders to provoke. Draw your attention is that Progressive Health Association, which has been recently formed, had its first meeting of the state executive body on the 8th of February. So for the publicity of the same, various flexes and banners.
Working President of the National People's Party, Sheikh Noorul Hassan, announced that the party had withdrawn its support from N. Biren Singh's government, citing his failure to restore peace and normalcy in Manipur. He stated that the resignation of the Chief Minister has a welcome move towards stabilizing the state. While reaffirming NPP's commitment to the NDA alliance at the centre, he assured continued cooperation with the BJP to help bring normalcy back to Manipur.
Yes, you have stated rightly. We have withdrawn, NPP has withdrawn support from N. Biren Singh government. We do not believe in his leadership because of his failure to restore normalcy and peace in the state of Manipur. Now, the step that he has finally taken means resigning from the post of Chief Minister is a welcome step towards restoring peace and normalcy. This is what the NPP feels. And we are open to, we are a part of the NDA allies at the center, and we will always cooperate and we will work together with the BJP in the coming days as a part of the NDA in bringing the state into complete normalcy and peace.
BJP is yet to choose the next ministerial phase of the state. So has NPP any reservation or has NPP made any suggestion as far as the next state minister is concerned?
It is not our prerogative. No, I am not the right person to answer that question.
When could we expect the form or coming of the new?
It all depends on the central BJP leadership as well as the report of the Honorable Governor of Manipur. I feel so. And this is the stand of the NPP also.
NPP is having a stand to support the new formation of the government.
We are a part of the NDA allies, and we have withdrawn support from N. Biren Singh leadership only, which was stated very clearly in our national president's letter of withdrawal support from the state government at the time.
Even then too, there has been the disqualification case from your party members also. So what about their responses to that?
It is in the Speaker's tribunal, and the Speaker is the right person to reply to that. Yes.
CPRO Central Railway Swapnil Neela stated that multiple special trains are being operated to accommodate passengers travelling for the Kumbh Mela. He mentioned that a train from Chennai to Banaras would pass through Central Railway, benefiting many travellers. Additionally, 16 trains are being run to Prayagraj and nearby areas. He assured that the situation at all stations remains normal and urged passengers not to believe in rumours, advising them to rely on the official websites and social media of Central Railway and Indian Railways for accurate information.
मध्य रेलवे के द्वारा कुंभ मेला में जिन यात्रियों को सम्मिलित होना है उनके लिए काफी सारी स्पेशल ट्रेनें चलाई जा रही है। कल भी इसमें नागपुर से एक स्पेशल ट्रेन चलाई गई थी और उसी के साथ में मध्य रेलवे के थ्रू जाने वाली 2 ट्रेनें कल भी चली थी। इसी के साथ में आज भी चेन्नई से बनारस जाने वाली एक ट्रेन मध्य रेलवे होते हुए जाएगी। इसका लाभ काफी सारे यात्रियों को मिल सकता है। इसी के साथ में मध्य रेलवे द्वारा 16 गाड़ियां जो कि प्रयागराज और उस क्षेत्र में जा रही है उन गाड़ियों को चलाया जा रहा है। इन सभी स्थानकों से जहां से यात्रियों को प्रयागराज के लिए या कुंभ मेला में सम्मिलित होने के लिए यात्रा करनी है वहां पे स्थिति पूरी तरीके से सामान्य है। हमारा सभी यात्रियों से निवेदन है कि कृपया किसी भी तरह की अफवाहों के ऊपर ध्यान मत दें। इन चीजों के लिए सही जानकारी के लिए मध्य रेलवे और भारतीय रेलवे के ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट और सोशल मीडिया के माध्यमों का उपयोग करें। धन्यवाद। मध्य रेलवे के द्वारा कुंभ मेला में जिन यात्रियों को सम्मिलित होना है उनके लिए
PDP leader Iltizam Mufti criticized the state government for suspending her PSOs while failing to act against the SHO in Kathua, whom she accused of running an extortion racket and creating fear. She allegedly said that the safety of J&K residents is not a priority for the state or central government. Mufti also targeted CM Omar Abdullah, questioning his absence in Kathua while she visited the area and accused him of prioritizing personal engagements in Delhi. She urged Farooq Abdullah to clarify his son's priorities and called for action against the SHO for allegedly extorting and torturing young boys.
सर्किट हाउस से भी मुझे निकाल दिया तो फिर रात में मैं कहीं और जाके रहने के लिए मैं चली गई। एनीवेज दैट्स नॉट द पॉइंट। मेरे जो 2 PSOs हैं जिनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है मेरी सिक्योरिटी, उनकी कोई गलती नहीं थी। रातों रात उनको सस्पेंड किया। इनको आधा घंटा लगा मेरे 2 PSOs को सस्पेंड करने के लिए। उनका नाम हमीद और बशारत है। उन लोगों को ये सस्पेंड नहीं कर रहे जिनने यहाँ पे जम्मू कश्मीर में दहशत फैलाई है। वो पुलिस वाला SHO वहाँ का जहाँ मैं कल गई, जिनने वहाँ पे दहशत फैलाई है, जो नौजवानों से पैसा लेते हैं, एक्सटॉर्ट करते हैं, उनके अगेंस्ट नो एक्शन। द आर्मी मैन हु किल्ड दैट ट्रक ड्राइवर इन सोपोर, नो एक्शन टेकन अगेंस्ट हिम। तो ये बहुत अफसोस की बात है कि जो यहाँ सरकार है, वो NC गवर्नमेंट हो या LG एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हो या दिल्ली में बैठी मरकजी सरकार हो, इनकी प्रायोरिटीज ही नहीं है कि ये जम्मू कश्मीर को खुशहाल बनाए, सेफ बनाए, सिक्योर बनाए। देखिए वो मेरे से बहुत बड़े हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं, लेकिन शायद वो भूल रहे हैं कि उनके अपने बेटे कल जब मैं कठुआ गई सुबह के 6 बजे, मैं फरार हुई चोर की तरह। रात में मैं निकली, प्लीज डोंट मेक नॉइज, मैं रात को निकली चोर की तरह श्रीनगर से। उनके बेटे को, जो आज की डेट में यहाँ के चीफ मिनिस्टर हैं, हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर हैं, उनको कल कठुआ पहुंचना चाहिए था। उनके बदले हम गए। वो दिल्ली में लंच कर रहे थे, कुछ अल्फ्रेस्को लंच, मुझे तो पता भी नहीं। तो फारूक साहब शुड टेल अस कि उनकी जो सरकार है, जो उनके बेटे चला रहे हैं, उनकी क्या प्रायोरिटी है कि वो हर वक्त दिल्ली में बैठ के लंच करे, डिनर करे। हमने देखा बुढ़ाल में लास्ट मंथ जब राजौरी में फूड पॉइजनिंग के केसेस हो रहे थे, तब भी ओमर साहब दिल्ली में बैठ के डिनर होस्ट कर रहे हैं। कल उनको पता नहीं था, लेकिन जब वो लंच कर रहे थे दिल्ली में कहीं 5 स्टार होटल से ऑर्डर करके, बहुत 500,000 किलोमीटर दूर एक लेडी है 25 साल की कठुआ में जो विधवा हुई है, जिसने 5 दिन से एक निवाला तक नहीं खाया। लेकिन ओमर साहब की
On the Delhi election results, RLM National President Upendra Kushwaha stated, "This is the verdict of the people and it was evident." There was anti-incumbency against Arvind Kejriwal regarding the resignation of Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh. Kushwaha remarked he must have been asked to resign.
कि जनता का निर्णय है और ऐसा ही निर्णय जनता लेने वाली है, ये पहले ही से लग रहा था, क्योंकि केजरीवाल जी के खिलाफ काफी गुस्सा था, जिनकी इनकम्बेंसी चारों तरफ दिख रही थी। वहाँ की जो स्थिति थी, उस स्थिति के अनुकूल चुनाव परिणाम आया और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार अब वहाँ बनने जा रही है। अच्छी बात है, कमाल की बात।
मणिपुर के सीएम ने इस्तीफा दे दिया है।
मणिपुर के सीएम ने इस्तीफा दिया है, इस कारण से इस्तीफा दिया है, उसकी जानकारी मुझको बहुत नहीं है, इसलिए उस पर हम क्या टिप्पणी करें।
विपक्ष कह रहा है सर कि उनको पहले ही इस्तीफा दे देना चाहिए।
नहीं, विपक्ष के कहने से क्या होता है। उन्होंने इस्तीफा दिया है, सोच समझ कर दिया होगा या पार्टी के अंदर से कुछ उनको निर्देश प्राप्त हुआ होगा, उसके बारे में हमको बहुत आंतरिक जानकारी नहीं है, इसलिए क्या बताऊं। हाँ, कि जनता का निर्णय है और ऐसा ही निर्णय जनता लेने वाली है, ये पहले ही से लग रहा था, क्योंकि केजरीवाल जी के खिलाफ काफी गुस्सा था, जिनकी इनकम्बेंसी चारों तरफ दिख रही थी। वहाँ की जो स्थिति थी, उस स्थिति के अनुकूल चुनाव परिणाम आया और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार अब वहाँ बनने जा रही है। अच्छी बात है, कमाल की बात।
मणिपुर के सीएम ने इस्तीफा दे दिया है।
मणिपुर के सीएम ने इस्तीफा दिया है, इस कारण से इस्तीफा दिया है, उसकी जानकारी मुझको बहुत नहीं है, इसलिए उस पर हम क्या टिप्पणी करें।
विपक्ष कह रहा है सर कि उनको पहले ही इस्तीफा दे देना चाहिए।
नहीं, विपक्ष के कहने से क्या होता है। उन्होंने इस्तीफा दिया है, सोच समझ कर दिया होगा या पार्टी के अंदर से कुछ उनको निर्देश प्राप्त हुआ होगा, उसके बारे में हमको बहुत आंतरिक जानकारी नहीं है, इसलिए क्या बताऊं। हाँ, कि जनता का निर्णय है और ऐसा ही निर्णय जनता लेने वाली है, ये पहले।
Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara addressed the incident where Bengaluru police stopped British musician Ed Sheeran street show, clarifying no, we have permitted him to perform in the International Exhibition Centre, but all of a sudden he started performing at the Church Street. He is a very famous singer, naturally there will be a lot of people and there will be chaos. Police prevented it, nothing beyond that. In response, Ed Sheeran stated that in the evening that he and his team has received permission to busk and did not show up randomly at the location.
No, we have permitted him to perform in that International Exhibition Centre, but all of a sudden he has come to Church Street and police has not given permission. So nobody should take advantage of that situation because he is a very famous singer. Naturally there will be a lot of people, there will be a chaos and that is why to prevent that situation, police has not given permission. So in spite of that he has come and tried to...
It is fully, the Tamil Nadu Makkal is fully supporting the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and also we want to mention that the ADMK, which captured 37,000 votes in the parliament election, all votes are come to the DMK party only. So it proves that the ADMK volunteers are prepared to vote for DMK candidates. It proves. So it is a victory for the Dravida Model Archi headed by our leader Mr. M.K. Stalin. The Erode Assembly by-election proves that there is no anti-incumbency against the ruling DMK government, and it is fully...
Chhattisgarh DGP Arun Dev Gautam paid tribute to the martyred Jawans and spoke on the success of the recent operations. He stated, "We have gathered here to pay tribute to our martyred Jawans. The martyrdom of these brave Jawans had resulted in the huge success of this operation, and the STF neutralized 31 Naxals." Gautam assured that such operations will continue as long as armed Naxals remain in the region, adding, "We are fully equipped to deal with all kinds of situations."
हम तो हमारे शहीदों को श्रद्धांजलि देने के लिए उपस्थित हुए हैं। एसटीएफ का बहादुर जवान नरेश ध्रुव और मसिद रावटे, दो जवानों की शहादत हुई है, उस पर हम सब अधिकारी यहाँ पर उनको इन जवानों ने जिस बहादुरीपूर्ण ऑपरेशन में भाग लिया है, उसकी सफलता के रूप में 31 नक्सलवादियों को मारने में सफलता मिली है। ये बहुत कठिन क्षेत्र जो इंद्रावती नेशनल पार्क का एरिया है, उसमें घुस करके इन्होंने बहुत बहादुरीपूर्ण तरीके से इस अभियान को अंजाम दिया है। मुझे उम्मीद है कि ये बहादुरी, उनकी ये शहादत हमारे बाकी जवानों को नक्सलवाद के उन्मूलन में बहुत प्रेरणा साबित हुई।
सर, बड़ी सफलता मिली है।
बिल्कुल, बहुत बड़ी सफलता है। पार्क एरिया जो कि बहुत निर्जन है, जहाँ पर घुस के जाना मुश्किल था, वहाँ जाकर के इन लोगों ने ऑपरेशन को अंजाम दिया। निश्चित तौर पर बड़ा ऑपरेशन।
सर, आने वाले समय में ऑपरेशन और तेज किया जाएगा?
कोई शक नहीं। जब तक हथियार बंद नक्सल गिरोह इस इलाके में कहीं भी घूमते रहेंगे। हम तो हमारे शहीदों को श्रद्धांजलि देने के लिए उपस्थित हुए हैं। STF का बहादुर जवान नरेश ध्रुव।
Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan praised PM Modi for addressing the exam stress of the students despite his extensive work for the country. He expressed gratitude on behalf of the Education Ministry and guardians and highlighting that this year 7 social experiments spoke on mental health and concentration. These discussions will have separate episodes with 8 telecasts serving as a guide for examinees.
परीक्षा पे चर्चा की 8वीं संस्करण की आज सार्वजनिक रूप में टेलीकास्ट हुई है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी देश की चुनिंदे बच्चों के बीच में दिल्ली की सुंदर डायरी के नर्सरी के अंदर उन्होंने एक अनोखे तरीके से एक अभिभावक के रूप में, मित्र के रूप में और बड़े भाई के रूप में, पिता के रूप में बच्चों को मिले। बड़े सहजता के साथ बच्चों के मन की कई सारे विषयों पे उन्होंने समाधान दिया। था तो चंद बच्चों के अंदर, लेकिन था तो सारे देश की परीक्षार्थी बच्चों के लिए। देखिए, एक देश में, इतने बड़े प्रजातंत्र में देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी अनेकों काम करते हैं। उसके बीच में नन्हे बच्चों के लिए उनकी 10वीं की परीक्षा, उनकी 12वीं की परीक्षा ठीक हो, वो निडर होके आत्मविश्वास के साथ परीक्षा में बैठे, इसकी चिंता करना ये कोई कम बात नहीं है। मैं शिक्षा विभाग की ओर से माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का आभार प्रकट करता हूँ। देश की अभिभावकों की ओर से धन्यवाद प्रकट करता हूँ। ये धीरे धीरे लोगों की इंतजार में रहता है कि कब माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी परीक्षा के ऊपर अपना सुझाव देंगे, टिप देंगे और बच्चे उसको आगे ले जाएंगे। इस बार तो उससे और जुड़ा गया। प्रधानमंत्री जी के साथ साथ आगे 7 बड़े बड़े सामाजिक विशेषज्ञों की, मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में, कंसंट्रेशन के बारे में अनेक जो एक्सपर्ट्स रहे हैं, अथॉरिटी रहे हैं, ऐसे बहुआयामी व्यक्तित्वों का भी एक एपिसोड आएगा। ये पूरा पैकेज माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की से शुरू होके अन्य जो बाकी 7 महानुभव उसमें से जुड़ेंगे। ये 8 टेलीकास्ट निश्चित रूप में हमारे देश की परीक्षार्थियों के लिए, किसी भी स्तर की परीक्षार्थियों के लिए मार्गदर्शक रहेगा। परीक्षा पे चर्चा की 8वीं संस्करण की आज सार्वजनिक रूप में टेलीकास्ट हुई है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी देश की चुनिंदे बच्चों के बीच में दिल्ली की सुंदर डायरी के नर्सरी के अंदर उन्होंने एक अनोखे तरीके से एक अभिभावक के रूप में।
At the CEO's Roundtable Conference at Aero India 2025 in Bengaluru, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh emphasized the unique nature of the defence manufacturing, noting that products are ordered and used by the government. He also pointed out that only government can grant licenses for manufacturing or exporting defence products, ensuring continuous development and involvement at every stage of the process.
Friends, a peculiarity of defence manufacturing is that the products of defence industrial system are ordered by the government and also used by the government. Also, only the government can give license to manufacture or export them. Hence, there is a continuous involvement of the government at every stage of this process. Interactions like today's, this rectangle conference, not round table conference, help us build on the initiatives the government has already taken and will provide the path to growth for the years to come. Friends, a peculiarity of defense manufacturing is that the products of defense industrial system are ordered by the government and also used by the government. Also, only the government can give license to manufacture or
At the UDF booth-level leaders meeting in Nilambur, Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra highlighted the successful efforts in getting the Wayanad landslide declared a disaster by the central government. She credited the pressure applied by the local leaders, the parliament and the assembly for this outcome, acknowledging that it led to government's decision. Vadra emphasized the importance of sending additional funds to support the victims, expressing satisfaction with the achievement made possible by collective action.
We declared as a disaster of a severe nature. That was accepted by the central government, and because of that and the pressure that we all put in Parliament and the Assembly and the pressure that you all put over here, the government had to do it, and therefore the government has to send more funds for the victims, and that is something that I am happy we were able to achieve.
നമുക്ക് ഈ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളെല്ലാം സജീവമായി ഇടപെട്ടുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയുന്ന എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ചെയ്യേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ഇവിടുത്തെ മനുഷ്യ വന്യമൃഗ സംഘർഷത്തിന് എടുക്കേണ്ട നടപടികൾ, അതുകൂടാതെ ബഹുമാന്യ MP ഉൾപ്പെടെ പാർലമെന്റിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടെ ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ച് മേപ്പാടി ദുരന്തത്തിന്റെ വിഷയം നമ്മൾ ഉയർത്തിയിരുന്നു. ആ സമ്മർദ്ദത്തിന്റെ എല്ലാം ഫലമായിട്ട് പാർലമെന്റിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ സമ്മർദ്ദവും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ ഉയർത്തിയ സമ്മർദ്ദത്തിന്റെയും എല്ലാം ഫലമായിട്ട് കേന്ദ്ര സർക്കാർ ആ ദുരന്തത്തെ അതിതീവ്ര ദുരന്തത്തിന്റെ വിഭാഗത്തിൽപ്പെടുത്തി. അത് കുറെ കൂടി വലിയ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ഫണ്ടുകൾ സമാഹരിക്കാനെല്ലാം നമുക്ക് ഉപകാരപ്പെടും.
Aside from these larger challenges, there are many challenges that our tribal peoples here are facing. Health and education services which do not reach them all the time. In addition to that, our farmers are facing big challenges that we need to work together to resolve. We declared as a disaster of a severe nature. That was accepted by the central government. And because of that and the pressure that we all put in Parliament and the Assembly and the pressure that you...
And that's the end of the bulletin. Keep watching CVR News English.